It's summertime and the garden is flourishing. This was taken during the second week of June, and all the flowers started blooming. This is a peony, and there's my spinach and carrots, watercress, there are lots of foxgloves in the garden, but not as much as I normally have during the summer, but I love to see them. I planted loads of hydrangeas as well. I got some David Austin roses, and this is Gentle Hermione. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it starts blooming. I'm sure it will be beautiful. This is the part of the garden that I've been working on the most because it gets the most sun all day long. So I've got an acer growing there. It's got new growth and a camellia. I planted some courgettes. They look a lot different now, but this was like in the second week of June, like I said. Everything is coming up. Some of the peonies have already bloomed, and the Siberian iris. I've got loads of self-seeded perpetual spinach. That is my acer, sweet corn, peonies. They bloomed so beautifully. I love peonies. The only downside for me with them is they are pollinated by ants. And that's my acer. It doesn't look like it's doing very well. I probably need to plant it somewhere else. We've got a mole in the garden. Very annoying mole. Another David Austin rose, Emily Bronte. Again, can't wait to see what it looks like when it starts blooming. I'm an amateur gardener, so some of my planting might seem higgledy-piggledy to those who are watching, but hey, you live and learn. If you've got any tips on how I can do things better, please feel free to comment. But at the moment, I just like different colors. This rose is doing really well. It's one of my favorites, really. I've forgotten what it's called because I planted it like 3 years ago, I think. There is another peony. Got these ones from B&Q. They're doing really well. Beautiful. My little Acer tree is doing well where it is, but it's getting crowded by this plant. I can't remember what it's called. I don't think I've ever known what it's called. Got it as a gift from a friend that was clearing out their garden. That's a Doyentucomis pear, espalier pear tree, kale. And this rose, I don't know what it's called because I planted it, I think about 4 or 5 years ago. It's doing really well this year. Beautiful red blooms. That's my washing line pole there. I normally just like to take a walk around the garden, especially in the morning when it's quiet and you can just hear the birds singing. It's very peaceful and relaxing. There's a picture of this peony, of what it looks like when it is in full bloom. I took this when it was fully bloomed. That's a hydrangea. Got some tomato plants as well in and amongst the flowers. I don't think I'll do that next year actually, planting vegetables and flowers together. I think I'll just fill up all the bare spaces with more flowers and shrubs, especially evergreen shrubs. Because weeding is exhausting. Who's got time for that? I love this plant with yellow spires, but I can't remember what it's called. It's beautiful. There's that pink rose again, beautiful. If you know what it's called, can you please let me know in the comments. That's what it looks like in full bloom. Just exquisite. I love peonies and acers. There's my sweet corn. Those plants are now quite tall. I'll make another video to show you what it looks like now, It's just beautiful, and the dahlias have filled up the garden. I think I went round the same place twice, so but I don't mind. I could spend the whole day in the garden if I could, but there are things to do. This beautiful, beautiful red rose. I have fallen in love with roses, especially this season. I got a lot of David Austin roses. Beautiful. What did you plant in your garden in spring? This is I think this one is an Emily Bronte, if I'm not mistaken, a David Austin rose, Emily Bronte. I'll make another video of it when it's in bloom. I'm sure it will be beautiful. And that one is my Limelight hydrangea, some thyme and heuchera. I think it's in the wrong place. When I planted it, I didn't know that it was a shade-loving plant. Beautiful peony, beautiful color, so delicate. This is a peony. I can't remember what variety exactly. I got them from B&Q like back in 2018. Foxgloves, beautiful. They self-seed every year. I don't have to plant them or anything. They just come back. This is my Wild Eve by David Austin. Beautiful, beautiful plant. I've got a picture of it in bloom. One of my first few blooms. Look at that. This is my Siberian iris. Got that as a gift from a friend. And my espalier pear tree growing along the fence with a rose in front of it. I think roses are beautiful. They are thorny, but they are very, very beautiful. I've got an Albrighton rambler growing on the side of the fence. I like its flowers. This is its first year in our garden, and my son helped me to plant it in spring. So we are excited to see how it's going to fill up this space. That area needs some weeding. This is a Japanese tree peony and a hosta growing underneath it. I'm not sure if I planted it in the right place. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.